we started. Oh, welcome back to Watch That Brick, a podcast with me, Adam. I'm joined today yet again by Carmen,
Hi.
Brady,
Hello.
and Jack.
Hiya.
Enthusiastic as always. Yeah. So I don't think anyone saw this coming. We have an episode 2 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, lucky you.
Merch on the way.
Yeah, no, not joking.
Yeah, that's true. We've made merch.
Is there anything cooler than wearing your own merch? Yes. But are we going to do it anyway?
Yes, absolutely we are. Those shirts were too nice not to wear.
Yeah. And too expensive not
Very expensive.
not to wear.
But coming soon.
Yeah.
I think we
Sooner.
can learn a lot from the first episode.
Yeah.
It came out to stellar reviews, such as wasn't as cringy as I thought it would be. So yeah,
Yeah.
I guess you could
I mean,
say
we've got some people who didn't like it.
Oh yeah.
What?
Get it? What?
they didn't like it,
Didn't like
but
it.
it was so content heavy and
It was really funny.
it was really artful,
Uh,
and it wasn't us just rambling for like an
no,
hour about
no,
nothingness.
didn't like it.
You know, potato,
Can't
potato,
please everyone.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Don't love
Do
to
that,
please
yeah,
them.
no. Jack, I don't think anyone saw this. Became a fan favorite.
Yeah.
Everyone loves them.
Everyone who listened said Jack was
Everyone
their
who
favorite.
is Brady's dad loves me.
All right.
Why has he sat back? Do you know where the mic
You
is?
sat back to talk.
Well, he's facing the right direction now, so I guess that's.
Win.
Also, another thing I noticed in episode 1, I curse a lot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm going. I did not realise this.
Yeah.
I'm a little cussy Kevin.
Are you patting me?
I'm a little potty Pete.
Of a sailor.
You
Sailor
couldn't
Mouse
show.
song.
You couldn't show your mother the podcast because you curse so
I
much.
could. Also, she doesn't have a Spotify account. I said, "Do you have Spotify?" And she said, "What's that?"
Tell Alexa.
What?
No.
Alexa will do it.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's hooked up to my Spotify. Then we don't get that sweet additional listen
Yeah.
that we need.
So, Adam's mum gets Spotify.
Yeah, I guess. But I'm going to make conscious effort now to not curse as much.
It's
Well
good.
done.
You know.
Yeah.
And-
It was definitely a good decision starting this podcast 3 beers in.
Yeah.
Free to do that.
yeah, it was. I curse less when I'm drunk. We all know that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And we, just in case there's anyone out there, you know, tallying up the continuity, yes, we have in fact failed Dry January.
Yeah.
Which we mentioned
Oh my
briefly
god,
last-
no.
We-
We did this on a Friday, and the next day, we all drank.
Literally the next day on Saturday, we broke and we drank.
Yeah. It's all Carmen's fault though, I mean, to be fair.
It was completely Carmen's fault.
I don't remember. I may have drank too much.
Jack's in the background stifling a burp. Because Brady was shouting on him before it started.
Do you know
When we
how-
started recording because he was yawning too loud.
Do you know how microphones work? They pick up everything. Don't burp or yawn into the microphone.
Oh, he's so afraid he's yawning.
Oh, he's trying not to.
I'm such a yawner.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
That's what they're all saying. That's what everyone's commenting. All those things in the comments. Another thing, we started an Instagram page, yes.
Yeah, we started Insta and
On
Facebook.
Facebook. We
Yeah.
have over 10 followers.
Oh my god.
Which is pretty amazing given that we only specifically messaged 9 people
Yeah.
to say listen to this.
That's pretty
Follow
incredible,
us.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We like did real well. Like we made a bunch of logos, like multiple
Did.
logos,
Yeah.
and we made all the social media.
It's interesting starting something that no one has any like concept or idea of how to do.
Yeah.
And then I'm not gonna say we're good at it because we're definitely not.
No.
But
I think we've learnt a few
Improving.
Turn the
skills.
fucking
Who has their
notifications.
phone on?
it's you, obviously.
Listen,
Who has their phone on as she brings her phone up.
I have taken control of the socials.
Yeah.
Could have been very important, that notification. It was not. It was Paul. But
You
nonetheless.
know, you saying Paul's not important.
No.
Paul's gonna be a replacement soon. You start this
No,
again.
but we need her to attract the female audience.
Yes, that giant female audience that we've managed
Hey,
to,
according to the metrics, it's like 48%.
yeah, which is approximately 3 people.
Yeah.
Girls
Well,
get it done.
Girls get it
Girls
done.
get it
If it's not enough that we're talking about random shit, we're throwing a Boys Season 2 reference. Why not?
Check it out.
Yeah, I'm sure Amazon needs us to market for them.
done. No, we
Well,
need
we
them.
lend them
Yeah,
a hand, they
don't I-
lend us a
Yeah,
hand.
let me ring up Jeff real quick. Yo, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
I think he needs it. Elon
Hey,
Musk
Jeff.
took over like top position of being the most wealthy person in the world only for
Just-
4 days.
Yeah.
Only for 4 days.
Only, yeah.
I would take it for even one day.
That's,
Yeah. Jeff.
I know, Jeff, what are you doing, man?
But yeah,
Fall behind.
as far.
When they with you.
Okay.
It's good.
Oh God, can we just scrap
is
this
so-
entire thing? So
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 Jack's...
far, this is even worse than the last.
So on this podcast, Jack has gone for the gays. He's gone for the people of other skin color, and now he's going after disabled people. You know, Jack, what are you doing?
Sips beer.
no one can see it, but Jack actually just threw up a gang sign right there. No. But yeah,
Amazing.
so we've all decided the full
Way to
film
paint me as
rules.
the villain.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man. You're the fan favourite.
We got
Inexplicably, you're the fan.
Bullshit
I guess it's easy to be funny when you know, lie and wait for 50 minutes and then speak for 30 seconds. Yeah.
So, how's everyone's week been? Haven't seen yous.
I know, it's not like we all literally live with each other and
Yeah, and have seen each other every day since.
yes, and struggle with things to say. I have to issue an apology. Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Okay. I did something earlier this week and it was not cool.
Oh, you motherfucker.
We were standing in the kitchen, just talking. Brady had one earphone in.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know, listen to music while you're talking. And it just took me by surprise. He was listening to the Backstreet Boys.
Right.
And
Adam,
he got so defensive
No, hold on a
when I
second.
brought it up.
hold on a fucking second. It's not that I got defensive. You went on the offense
did attack him.
immediately.
No, I
you
didn't
attacked
attack him.
me.
It took
Oh,
me by
listening
surprise.
to the Backstreet Boys, are we?
I said,
No.
I know.
There was venom in your voice. There was venom. in your
Venom.
voice.
Venom.
There wasn't.
One.
There was.
It was just surprising. You know, when I think of you, I think Bon Jovi. I think of
Okay.
Green Day. I don't think Backstreet Boys. But you know what? I admit whenever I'm wrong. I'm sorry for doing that.
He's only said that now because every time I put on music, I tell him what artist I'm listening to and ask if it's okay that I'm listening to
Yeah.
them.
You know what? If everyone else wants to do it, that's fine as well.
We respect you, Brady.
Thanks, bro.
I wouldn't go that far.
Okay.
I respect the Backstreet Boys. In Sync were better though. Let's be honest here.
There was NSYNC in that playlist. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a random play. I didn't go out of my way to listen to the
There's a
Backstreet
random
Boys.
playlist that you know the contents of.
I didn't go out of my way to listen to the
What's his
Backstreet
name?
Boys.
John Legend.
What about him?
What about?
Also on the playlist. All of me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
You want to say anything about that?
No, John Legend's okay, I guess.
You could say he's a legend.
Yeah.
You could say he's a John, am I right?
So what else has happened?
I discovered my new favorite thing of all time:
What's that?
Florida man memes.
Oh yeah.
I sat up one night, legit, by 2 or 3 in the morning, and I sat up. I had work the next day and everything, just looking at Florida man memes in bed. It was so fucking funny.
I didn't know you went to work, Brady.
Oh, thanks.
You're like always here.
Yeah.
Don't talk about his work. People may piece the guy where he's from, and then all society will come down.
So
Was that a segue?
It was
Really?
my
Was
attempt
it?
at a segue.
Your attempt at a
'Cause
segue?
I'm the only one that Adam has told about what the monstrosity that's about to happen next.
Yeah. So I thought, you know, to give us a bit of focus and stop us from, you know, basically repeating what the first 5 minutes of this podcast has been so far. Trash. Carmen, trash.
8,
Trash.
9 minutes. Almost.
9 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh,
my god.
God.
Time flies. when
Time
you're-
flies when you're
4
Thanks for
beers
still
deep.
listening.
4 beers deep and it's... Right, so, yeah, Brady was telling us the other day that everyone knows. They expect one of us in the records. No, sorry, I burped there while I tried to stifle a burp while talking.
And then you immediately take a sip.
Immediately take another
So,
sip.
see if you need to yawn or burp. Go ahead.
Go ahead, you know what? This is like a grassroots podcast. You know, people aren't expecting polish because God knows they're not going to get it.
Alright.
We
Was that a dig at my editing skills?
No. By the way,
Well, you didn't do any last time.
I put in an intro and
and a cheesy bass line.
Yeah,
That's
cheesy
amazing.
baseline that I found, a
That we're
royalty-free website.
We're hoping is royalty free.
I'm pretty sure it is. I'm 95% sure it is.
Oh, their 5% can kill you.
Well,
Could
in
kill it.
fairness, we don't make any money off this, so it's probably...
Yet.
In fact, we are losing money because we've all spent time
Yeah.
like with different things. You know, I created some logos and Daniel did as well. Shout out to Daniel. Carmen's
done.
doing the social.
Yeah.
with Emer in tow. Shout out to Emer.
Emer's, yeah, properly.
Brady's doing all the
promoting us.
audio stuff and Jack's sleeping,
Yeah.
basically.
Jack-
And yet,
Okay.
he is
Yeah.
still yawning.
Yeah, and he's still yawning.
Yeah.
You've
You
had
tired?
25 hours of sleep today. And he's still tired.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, to bring it back, I thought, just to keep us, tethered to reality, or just give us something to do. Maybe we just have stuff we want to talk about. So earlier in the week, Brady told us everyone knows Florida Man. It's like a famous meme at this point. And if you type in your date of birth, the day, the month, followed by Florida Man, it'll bring up something funny. So I thought, wouldn't it be funny? And this is a rhetorical question. Wouldn't it be funny if I made fake Florida Man
Oh,
memes and mix them in with real ones and see if you could decipher which is which?
yeah, this is so fun.
Yeah.
So just in case it's really painful to listen to, I've only put down
40.
five rounds.
Oh, 5?
5. So
Rounds.
rounds. So
So between the three of us, we have to guess what is real and what is not.
so I will read out. So each round, Jack,
oh my
hold
god.
it together, man. I'm
You're not yawning
I'm not that
again,
funny,
are you?
Jack.
No,
I'm not
I
that funny.
was burping, but I was walking that direction, so the mic wouldn't pick it up.
At least you faced away from the mic. I can appreciate that at least.
That's what you call progress.
Yeah.
Okay, so what? Sounds breaking in. So can we use any of this? This whole podcast so far.
It's like I
I can see one issue with us drinking while recording this.
Listen, at this point, we are in too deep to start again.
We may have to do an hour and a half episode so we can get the
Man,
stuff that's important in. 'Cause
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
far,
Oh, we've got
it's
some
been
real
It's
hard hitters.
waffle.
Yeah.
Stick it out to listen to some hard hitters. It's my radio voice. Okay, so each round is
Yeah.
going to consist of 3 headlines.
Great.
Right.
2 of these headlines are real, as far as I know. Let's be honest. I'm pretty skeptical.
The third one's probably real too.
Florida Man memes, most of them have to be made up, right? But I went on a website, I think it's a Twitter account that tweets
Okay.
them all the time. So 2 of them are from that Twitter account, which may or may not be real. I don't care. One of them is mine.
Okay.
Right.
And
I'm
we
gonna-
have to find out.
I'm going to go around each of you and ask each of you which one you think is which.
Okay.
Right.
Talk about it. And some of them have little themes, so some of them are similar.
Okay.
Oh, Jack, you excited?
Jack's very
Yeah.
excited.
So, we're ready for the first one.
Yeah.
Okay. Florida man wears F the police shirt to court, wins case.
Okay.
Florida man in No Seriously, I Have Drugs shirt, arrested for possession of drugs.
Awesome.
Florida man wearing female body inspector shirt, arrested for public sexual harassment.
Great.
Carmen.
I'm just gonna have to say the last one's fake because I didn't listen that well.
Oh wow.
Wow. Do you
Yeah.
want me to repeat? No, I'm not repeating.
No,
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 no.
I think the last
Fuck her.
one's fake.
So I think I've legitimately read the first one as a
Yeah.
headline,
Okay.
and I think the third one's real. I think you made up the second one.
Right, so Carmen go on the third one because she didn't listen, despite this being literally your entire world right now.
Yeah.
I was looking at
to
Jack.
do, all you have to do is listen and
What
talk.
else is new?
Brady, you think the second one was made up by me? Jack.
So it's either police, drugs, or female body inspector.
Yes. 3 famous shirt designs, I suppose.
Yeah.
Also, just to
2.
say, 2, you think
Yeah,
that's
You
fake?
think the second one's fake?
The one I made up was Florida man wearing female body inspector.
Oh my God.
Ooh,
Arrested for public
yeah.
sexual harassment. So Carmen won, not out of being
No.
smart or tactical, just because
I
she's
didn't
Like
listen.
sheer dumb luck.
ignorant, which is
It's
really a
bliss.
lesson for us all.
She legitimately had a 33% chance there. So
Also,
Well, I won.
I just want to point out earlier, I also googled Belfast man because I was like, oh, I wonder if Belfast has any fun ones. Nope.
Nope.
If you type in Belfast man
Yeah.
on Google, none of those are fun.
no, I
They're
imagine.
all really serious crimes.
I imagine
a
lot of
bit
murder.
like the city. Nothing fun ever happens in the city historically.
How can you say that? Have you never heard of this high quality podcast called Watch That Brick?
I know. Live from Belfast.
Live from Belfast, and people also like to say that we're not live, so that's stupid. And by the way, you picked the worst name. And to that I say yeah, but so I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care. That makes it funnier.
We've already made the merch. So fuck
Alright,
you.
made the merch. Fuck you. So as we get, I'm trying not to curse. God, gosh darn it. Okay.
See?
I hope people are playing along this as well. Don't be cheating because I want to know genuine answers.
Yeah.
Okay. Round numero 2.
Okay.
Like that? I'm bilingual.
Wow.
Right. Florida man arrested in local KFC after extorting staff for 6 of the 7 secret herbs and spices. Claims 7 is too many.
Oh my god, okay.
Florida man charged with assault with a deadly weapon after throwing an alligator through Wendy's drive-through window.
I
Right.
I
Yeah.
think we may have heard that one before, but I thought it was so funny. Florida cop claims Burger King put dirt on his food. Investigation reveals it was seasoning. So we've got a fast food restaurant
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
theme here.
What do you
Okay,
think,
I'm
Carmen?
gonna go with the first one.
First one.
Yeah.
I am also going with the first one for the sheer reason, Adam, that there is 11 secret herbs and spices in
Not
KFC.
7.
Not 7.
Oh, we got. Do you not know what?
Oh, you didn't put as much effort into this as you thought.
Someone cut that out,
cut
please.
this out, please? Are you telling me I didn't put as much effort into this podcast as I should? Right. Well, that's
Moving swiftly along.
that was a test. You passed. The colonel
Okay.
is proud. So of interest, Jack, what would you have picked?
would have picked
Really think about it.
Really think
two's definitely real. I have heard that before.
Yeah, I've heard the second
I'm
one.
just gonna say, I just have a feeling that 1 is the fake one.
No way. Okay, well, I don't really eat at KFC a lot, okay? Don't judge me.
Kevin, I'm sorry.
Okay.
You're going to reduce Kevin
Yeah.
down to that. Wow,
You're giving
Kevin's just
Kevin a
KFC.
shout out. Okay.
Hi, Kevin.
Kevin's a very special boy. Okay?
By the way, I only know that because it was like one of those really funny memes I saw, and it was like the official KFC Twitter account only follows 11 people. It's the 5 Spice Girls and then just 6 random dudes named Herb.
That's
Maybe
so
it's my
funny.
own personal bias, because to me, 11, that's way too much.
Okay.
Is there even that many herbs and spices?
Clearly
We'll
there
never
are.
know. Never know.
Also, see the alligator one?
Mm-hmm.
Can something that's living be a weapon?
I suppose. Well,
It was used for offence.
it's that whole thing of like, if someone's really good at fighting, like their fists can be
Like lethal weapons.
lethal weapons, you know.
Right.
Maybe I guess so. And also, there's alligators all over the fucking place in Florida.
Yeah, but
I would
alligators
fight you, but my fists are classified.
like that is lethal weapons.
I
think you're full of shit.
I'm absolutely cutting that out.
That's a quote from a Tarantino movie. Okay, so we'll just scrap round 2. It was a test round.
Okay.
Well done. You all passed.
You failed though.
I did fail. Okay, but let's ignore it. Okay. Right. So round 2,
Right, the real one.
Wow.
the real round 2.
As he takes a swig.
To weed out any of you, false listeners and cheaters. Florida man who tried to run to Bermuda in inflatable bubble, rescued by Coast Guard again.
Okay.
Oh.
Florida man pauses police chase to rehydrate with stolen Capri Sun, says smoking crack makes him thirsty. Florida man arrested on Miami Beach refuses to be handcuffed, claiming he is a dolphin and therefore has no hands.
Right.
God.
Carmen, I really hope some of these are real.
Yeah.
I feel like 2 is like too wordy for you to make up.
Okay.
I think
But is it too wordy for me to copy and paste off of the internet? That's the question.
3.
3.
See, I think the first one with the again at the end, that's way too creative for you to come up with. So I'm also going to go with 3.
Did you ever see a dolphin skeleton?
Do they have hands?
Yes. Well, they have 5 fully formed digits.
Wow.
It's just morphed into a flipper.
Yeah, but do dolphins have hands, Jack?
Technically.
And would someone smoking crack know that?
Well, I mean, maybe. Yeah.
I don't know. Most people in Florida, I'm assuming, aren't marine biologists.
Well, they're close to the ocean.
Okay.
So it's a lot of people, Jack.
Yeah. We're surrounded by an ocean.
What's your answer?
I stopped paying attention after dolphin.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3.
luckily that's the third one. So
Yeah, 1, 2, or 3.
2.
2. Carmen and Brady are correct.
Okay.
The one I made up
Yeah.
was Florida man arrested in Miami Beach, refused to be handcuffed, claiming he's a dolphin and therefore has no hands.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
So we're
Well, I'm
2,
in the lead.
yeah, Carmen with 2, me with 1, Jack with nothing.
Yeah, Jack has a feeling
A
now.
bit like
How's it
in
feel
real
now?
life.
Yeah. How's it feel now, huh? I bet you thought that dolphin comment was really going to win you some. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, Jack, I didn't mean that. Florida man claims on playground equipment to tell children where babies come from.
great.
Florida man selling frozen soup, flattened spoons of local restaurant. Florida man denies drink driving. Says he only drank bourbon at stop signs,
Okay.
which is an amazing loophole.
Can I ask you something? Have you taken any legitimate headlines and reworded them?
No, but I've tried to, for the first couple at least. I tried to kind of get the sense
Okay.
of what they were about and make up one. But these ones are just kind of random headlines
Okay. Fair
of
enough.
things I thought would be funny. Carmen,
I might just go for 2. I'm not too sure of it.
do.
What
Yeah.
what one was 2 again?
Florida man selling frozen soup, flattened spoons of local restaurant. I
Okay.
assume the drive need. I don't know. So you're saying 2.
Yeah.
I think it was the first one. I think you made that up.
You think it was playground coming to tell children where babies come from?
Yes.
I think it was 3. I think because you're a bourbon drinker yourself, you just thought of bourbon, and you're like, oh, I could use this.
Don't know if you know this, Jack. Bourbon, very popular drink in America.
Yeah.
So you're saying 3. So 1, 2, 3.
Pretty much.
The answer was Florida man selling frozen soup, flattened spoon of
Oh
local
my
restaurant.
God.
Oh wow.
How is Carmen so good at
Carmen
this?
got
I
the
just
point.
think I know Adam's name.
She's so good at
You
seeing
just-
through your
You,
bullshit.
you just know my mind.
Yeah, that third one I had heard before, but I heard it different. I didn't hear it in those exact words.
That
What a-
makes sense.
What a loophole as well.
Yeah.
If you're stationary while you drink, does it really? Well, I suppose you're not allowed behind the wheel.
She knows you most, so she gets the most points. I have known you for the shortest amount of time, so I got none.
I
Stop,
mean,
Brady's
stop trying to
known it the
rationalise.
longest.
your
I mean, I've
fears.
known him the longest, and I'm
Yeah.
in second place.
Yeah,
so
but
your
you're
argument.
Not, you're not his girlfriend.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
thought I was your girlfriend.
There's still time.
What?
Jack.
What?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's
Got
right.
that.
In the continuity of the podcast, which
Yes.
has one prior episode, you're Jack's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Which, you know, if it works, go for it.
So this theory of yours doesn't make sense. You're just crap at this.
Talk about the real world.
Oh, yeah.
Bye.
The real world. Right. Final round.
Oh.
What's the score right now?
Uh,
3-1-0.
No, so there's literally no way Carmen's losing. Just
No way.
No,
I'm winning.
she's won, but do
she's
the
won.
last
But
one.
let's just see if Jack gets a point. Right. Florida man caused bomb threat in local library, does backflip in front of evacuated crowd.
I hope that's real.
Florida man arrested in local park for practicing karate on swans.
Okay.
Florida man wearing mop on his head terrifies neighbours with demands for eggs. That's a tough one. I put
Right.
this is why I put this last.
I'm just I'm gonna go for 1.
Right.
Okay.
I like to think the second one's made up because you got a weird thing for karate right now.
That's not weird. We'll come to this after, but
Okay.
like, Cobra Kai is the best show ever put.
No worries. But I think I've heard it also that he practiced karate on swans. I think I've heard that one. Might be wrong.
How often do you read up on Florida man?
My mom,
5 hours a day.
they all blend together. They all blend together after a while.
Are you a Florida man?
I'm not a Florida man.
You've been to Florida.
No.
I've been to Florida. Have you?
I've been to Florida. Honestly, the most ungodly hot place I've ever been in my life. I fainted within like
It's an awfully hot.
coffee pot. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna go with number 3.
I'm gonna go with number 2 because everyone knows all the oil spills killed all the swans. So swans to practice on.
Oh shit! Are there swans in
Okay.
Florida?
The problem, yeah.
Okay.
No,
Not anymore. Not ever since the oil spills.
not after.
Not since the
not after the
karate.
great karate rats of 2020. Karate rats is good.
I heard of a karate attack in the mall.
Maintaining her perfect streak is
Oh my
Carmen.
God.
No way.
The one I made up was Florida man caused bomb threat in local library, does backflip in front of evacuated crowd.
Yeah, what Florida man goes to a library?
I
don't think
really,
Do they even have libraries in
I
Florida?
really wish that was real.
It
It
was
could
just
be. The thing is,
funny enough.
depending on, you know, how long the world sticks about, that'll probably happen at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like for
I'm not, you know, see if that happens, see if there's some radicalized individual in Florida because I said that. I'm not taking any responsibility for that.
I don't think we can have any Florida listeners now.
I don't think
Too
we're ever
influenced.
going to have Florida listeners.
Well,
it could happen.
don't be so
You
pessimistic.
don't know the future, Adam.
I think we're ever going to break into
But
America.
our Australian listeners do know the future.
Why, eh? And a punch of koala bear.
Okay.
Mm.
Well, no. Okay,
This
no.
is our 10
no,
second
no, okay, no.
silence. No?
That was a good Australian accent.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Oh, okay, who can do better?
No, well, it sort of derailed everything.
There's a
Yeah.
shark in the water.
I'm absolutely not going to attempt.
That was a shit one.
Okay.
Well, Better than yours.
Whoa. Okay. Thanks.
No, it wasn't.
Can we fucking get on with this?
How is it? So you've been to Florida?
Florida, yeah. Florida, as the people in the know call it.
Oh yeah.
I remember when I was in Florida, the space shuttle re-entered,
What?
and there's a massive sonic boom. It was mad.
When I went to Florida, I went to Disneyland,
Yeah.
like a normal
A
child.
lot
I
of
went to
stuff.
Disneyland too.
Were you in the wing chair so you got like quick
No,
access?
no.
A lot of stuff has happened to
Too
Jack
early
in
to mention
America.
the
For
wheelchair.
context, it's never too early. Jack was in a wheelchair as a child.
Yeah.
Well, when I was 10, I was in a wheelchair for a few months.
A few years.
Yeah, he's exactly. He's underplaying. He was in a wing chair until like last month.
I got like chrome rims on it.
Yeah, spinning.
What happened in New York?
Huh? Oh, that was
For a few
the
things.
cab driver.
Oh yeah, the cab
he
driver
did?
who like threatened you,
He
or
like made like a gun sign. at
Whoa.
me and like that.
he basically. So,
Weird story. A story for another day, folks.
Okay.
Real talk. Has anyone ever actually enjoyed being in a taxi or a cab?
I very rarely take
Certainly
taxis.
not when we went out for lunch the other day.
Oh,
the
yeah.
the other month.
How
Year.
our civil liberties are being stripped from us,
By Sinn Féin.
and the
Oh,
and
no, all right.
Whoa.
Can we not do this?
Whoa.
that's
No, it's not as bad as you think.
Right. What happened in the taxi?
Was it? He was an idiot, the taxi
Okay.
driver, and that's all you need to know.
He just thought we were literally losing all of our rights.
He likened us having to stay indoors to stop spreading a deadly disease to civil rights.
Okay.
Let's say that. Jack has managed to slap the only
The only thing that literally wasn't bolted to the floor.
only thing that makes noise in this room, a guitar.
Well done.
Keep your karate to yourself.
I just like getting in a taxi and making no noise.
See-
And the driver doesn't talk to me.
I'm only ever in a taxi when I'm too drunk to drive, and
Yeah.
like,
And that's pretty drunk.
yeah, no, like I never.
Disclaimer: Brady does not drive drunk.
I absolutely do not drive drunk. I say too drunk to drive. It's if I have anything to drink, which is very rarely. I don't drink.
We're going to do joyriding after this.
Absolutely not.
But correct answer.
But yeah, I feel like the best case scenario for a taxi, the best one I've ever been was just absolute silence, blasting tunes, and we're driving. The worst case is whenever the taxi man's like, you know what, you want? It's when everyone wants to sit in the back seat,
Yeah.
but it's whenever they're like, yeah, you want to come up and like sit next to me, and they like tap the seat next to them. You're like, I don't think I should be right now, sir. No
The
thanks.
only time that happens is if they don't have the sign up, because they'll get stopped if someone's sitting in their back seat.
Why?
Because they should have their taxi sign up at all times.
But why would they not have the sign up?
Is there a rule?
I wouldn't
against
give them a
that?
taxi
I don't
without
know.
the sign up.
Hold on a second. You would get stopped at the. So if I not now, say tomorrow morning,
Yeah.
if I went out to my
If I
car,
pick up a random
no,
person,
if
off
I
the
went out to
street-
my car and Adam came with me and sat in the back seat,
Yeah.
we would get stopped by the cops.
It could happen. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because it's awfully weird to see someone in the back seat.
Well,
Is it?
only if you're driving a Skoda. I mean, all taxi drivers drive Skodas.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, I don't have much
You've
Jack,
only ever
taxi.
been in one
inside
taxi?
taxi scoop.
Have you only ever been in one taxi
Well,
in your life?
but there is a disproportionate amount of Skodas among taxi drivers.
Maybe you're
Unfortunate,
just
what a word.
good.
What a word of the day.
No,
Disproportionate.
it's because my dad told me because he drove a taxi once.
My dad told me.
Lorry
Who's
driver.
SmackDown now? I'm joking. Who's the SmackDown one
Every
now?
lorry driver goes through a phase where they drive private taxis for a bit.
Every lorry driver. Is that like a rite of
Every
passage?
single one.
Every single.
And my
If you're a
dad-
lorry driver who hasn't been a taxi driver, I'd like to.
Give
Yeah.
me 20
the only
quid
lorry
if you
driver
can
listening to
prove
this
it.
will be my dad.
My dad.
Your dad.
I haven't told him
I was
yet,
gonna
though.
say, is your dad listening to this?
I've told my ma, and my ma's told my sister. I haven't told my dad yet.
Shout out to Jack's dad and Jack's ma.
Yes. And that's all that should be said in that subject.
Yep.
Happy birthday to his sister.
Jack just threw a bottle cap at Brady.
Oh!
This is pandemonium. And I'm loving it. I'm
Yeah,
loving every second.
it's kind of awesome,
That's why
isn't
we
it?
did this.
I thrive on the chaos.
Just to keep the really, really amazing and not at all dry taxi thread going. Am I the only one who has like an anxiety that they're going to be murdered every time they're alone in the taxi?
Yeah.
No.
But
You don't feel that?
sometimes
At night.
you ever see like when you're going from A to B, and you're like, oh, I'd always take this route to get
Yeah,
from
I
A
was
to
going
B.
from B to A.
Oh,
And then the taxi driver doesn't go the route that you think he's gonna
Yeah.
go, and then you're like, shit, he's driving me to a drop-off
And
point.
then you
I'm,
start
I'm heading to Cuba.
then you start thinking, can I kick a window through? Could I fight this man?
Do you reckon you
I
could?
like slowly but
I
surely
reckon I could.
Oh,
realise
I could absolutely kick a window through.
the
Alright,
only
I can
reason
just-
they do that is to make more money
What?
from the meter, taking you in like random ways.
Yeah, if they
Not a
take a
shortcut.
take a long route, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's just probably worse from like the female perspective.
Terrifying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say so because I get scared and I'm like, I'm like 8'3", 4,000 pounds
Maybe I'm
muscle.
maybe
pack.
I'm in the minority. Maybe I'm the only person on earth who just doesn't get that.
You're
Like-
a hard lad.
Like I said, I'm only ever in taxis when I'm like blackout drunk. So like, I would
But
probably
that
I would
makes-
probably be the most vulnerable.
Yeah, that makes you the most vulnerable.
But I also don't remember
You're
anything.
gonna get touched.
If
Jack.
anyone just heard that, Jack burped
Jack is-
again.
Jack
Blood
Burke.
makes me gassy.
No, well, Buzz not a sponsor. Say
Um,
nondescript beer,
yeah.
Jack.
What's the most amount of money you spent on a taxi or Uber?
Well,
£9.
well, it's 1.5 rates on New Year's Day, so
Surge
I had to
pricing
pay-
on it?
I had to pay $9.90 to get to work on New Year's Day.
Okay.
Right.
Ours is-
Really?
I legit one time I was just too drunk to count my money, so I just handed the fella a score, and he seemed to accept it.
Are we accepting? Wait, is this normal private taxis or like Uber?
Well,
Ubers
Uber
and
too.
taxis.
15.
Well, no,
To
because
get
the
to
most we
uni.
spent in an Uber was like £70 to go to the airport.
Was that in Rome or was that
In London.
£70.
And we
Yeah.
didn't realise at the time, but he brought us to someone's house.
Don't know if you know this. London, pretty big place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
expensive place from what I
More
hear.
people living in London than there is people on this island.
Wow, that's terrifying.
That is a damn shame.
Yeah.
We're also very lazy. Could have got
Very
like
lazy.
a train, a bus,
I-
anything.
I didn't think London was that expensive, to be honest. Like, in terms of drink, which is the only thing that matters.
You
It's like
didn't
the
even
real
pay
currency.
for your drink
Yeah, I did.
when we went to London.
Yes,
did
I
you?
did. Yes, I did. It was like buy one, get one free or whatever, and I got around.
I imagine
Thank you.
Wow.
I'd imagine capital cities are very expensive to live in.
I mean,
Here, it's
live in-
not too bad.
We live in the capital.
Yes, but
I
we
suppose.
live in a capital.
Yeah.
If people don't, yeah, I know this probably doesn't come across in audio form, but we're
Rabbit ears.
parental.
What you call them. What else happened this week?
Like if I was living in
Oh.
the capital of Uruguay, which shout out to Uruguay, mention
Yeah.
last
Oh, bring
episode,
back the Uruguay thread.
I reckon if I lived in Montevideo,
Oh my god.
or
Wow.
wherever
Just
the
put it.
capital of Uruguay was, I'd be paying a lot of rent.
He absolutely looked that up after the last episode.
No, he just
No.
knew that. He
It's
reads
just one of
atlases. and shit. He used to read atlases and checking his how we come as
No, I love maths. I love maths. As a child, I remember going through a phase where I wanted to collect globes.
After you
Okay.
get like one, where's there to go from there?
Get another globe
But why?
many globes.
for the crack.
But that's not collecting. That's just cultivating.
What's the difference? What
Well-
are you even talking about?
What are any of us talking about? We're talking about globes now? How
Yeah.
did this happen?
Oh, I also went through a phase. I remember I was in Spain, and I wanted to collect corks off of wine bottles.
Corks, okay.
Also, did you know cork? It comes from a tree. I did not know that.
What? It's like it's made of wood.
Yeah.
It comes from a cork tree.
What?
It's not like manufactured.
Do you know every letter in the Irish alphabet's named after a tree?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Ogham. You call the Irish alphabet or something. I remember my Irish teacher. She was a neurotic bitch.
Okay.
She told us about it, and
Shout out to Jack's Irish teacher.
I was like,
neurotic bitch.
I was like, that's interesting.
What do you mean, like all the letters of the alphabet?
Yeah.
Ian.
What?
Ian?
Who's
Is that a tree?
Who's Ian?
Fuck.
Ian
we're just on that
tree?
wavelength.
Ian dog tree?
That's it's hen.
A hen.
It's hen.
I don't think us speaking Gaelic's gonna.
Yeah.
I said alphabet,
Gilda.
not numbers.
It's not gonna give off a large appeal, I think.
Yeah.
Who is our audience?
No one.
Yeah.
Fluent Irish speakers.
No one yet.
Not
Jadich.
yet, but eventually we're gonna be soaring and flying.
Flying.
No,
No.
can't sing.
Why?
What?
There's not a
No!
star.
Ah! We're not allowed to sing.
See, I really wanted to be the guy in charge of like the intro and outro music, but Skrillex is licensed, so we don't have Skrillex as our
No.
intro and outro music.
You just had to go onto some seedy ass website and
We could use
download
our
a bass
track.
line.
We could use our trap.
But we're not going to say it right now. That's it.
No, it's
That'll come up later.
album coming later in the year.
J Money and Cup.
A-bomb.
J Money and Avon, there we go.
Oh, well, actually, that's a good point. What would your rap name be? Mine, I've given no thought to this at all, people. Sliced bread.
Sliced bread.
Yep.
Schizo.
I have which skits.
Schizo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've literally never given it any sort of thought.
What would your Backstreet Boys name be?
Oh,
Julian.
no, I don't know.
I don't know. Like, I've only ever had Sea Dog.
Sea Dog?
Sea Dog.
Who has ever called you Sea Dog?
I called
Adam.
her Sea Dog. I did.
I
put my arms up.
Like, do you listen to these boy bands?
I
Like,
called
do
you A-bomb.
genuinely like them?
No, Jack, it was a random fucking playlist. It was like late 90s, early 2000s playlist.
Sure.
Okay.
Alright.
I listened to Mongolian throat singing, ironically.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm totally not into sea shanties. Not that I would have been listening to.
Fuck you guys. Listen to whatever music I want.
Zach, there's nothing wrong with it.
No, there's not.
Oh.
I don't judge anyone based on what music they listen to.
No?
Just
I
that,
mean-
or sexuality.
Yeah.
Colours.
Sexuality,
no,
race.
no, stop. Right. A myth has been
We have
made.
just, like, taken the absolute piss out of this.
I
A
just,
myth has
uh,
been made about me. Apparently, I'm some like fucking sexist racist. I'm not. These people just want to paint me as the bad guy because they know I am the most popular.
We're, like, clawing for that top spot.
I'm
Yeah.
just, I'm
You're
looking at,
calling for clout.
I'm looking at the audio track here. You can't have Tell Jack start speaking up whenever he has a drink in him, can you?
Well done. You're
Yeah.
facing the mic this episode.
People-
It's all going
people say
well.
I'm an angry person. I don't know what they're talking
Jackie,
about.
you're
man.
vicious.
You
Yeah.
become...
You are the most violent drunk I've ever seen.
You're the most skillful violent drunk I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's like usually you think of violent drunk, you think of someone like stumbling, windmilling their arms, trying to hit someone, but like you tap into some ancient
Like
knowledge of like
tactical.
jiu-jitsu whenever you're
you go for like pressure points and get us into chokeholds.
Like,
It's
on
mad.
the ground.
All for a laugh, of course.
Jack, we just wanted
Yeah.
to put you to bed because you had work the next morning.
I decided when I go to bed. God, I'm really not painting a pretty picture for myself.
If
here.
this podcast ends
You've
in a
talked too much
genuine
this
fight,
episode.
I
No,
would be
you
so
have
happy.
talked too
This
much
got to be the last podcast episode we ever do.
before I'm arrested
Yeah, exactly.
for ancient jiu-jitsu knowledge.
Yeah.
Man, you know what's going to be really fun? When I have to listen back to this when I'm editing it.
God damn it, Jack.
Jack, can you not? Please.
Stop making it about yourself.
You're banging your bottle. against the
Bangarang.
table.
That one caught you off guard, huh?
So far, this podcast has had absolutely no value whatsoever.
Absolutely not.
That's why. That's why.
Even
I
to
suggested,
us who you're speaking of.
That's why I suggested we lengthen it.
To what?
So what?
An
Are
hour
you going to
and a
really get in something?
So you want to stretch out another half hour of not talking about anything?
Then let's start talking about something.
Okay.
Let's talk about topical
Okay.
things. Did anything interesting happen this week?
Yeah, I saw
Something-
a man
some-
climb through a window.
Something about some big white building in America getting
That was last week.
Yeah, that was last week.
Yeah, but stuff. No, it
every
wasn't.
day blurs together.
Was that last week?
That
Yeah.
was Wednesday of last week.
Like the 7th
The
or
Capitol
something.
building shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
It was
before
the
we
day
recorded
before we recorded.
the first podcast.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could have swore it was the day after.
No.
Jack, you're going through these beers, man.
Well,
Holy shit.
There's like only 2
what about
left.
ragging people? Protest or active terrorism?
What?
America, another year left in her? I don't think so.
No. Pretty weak active terrorism by our standards, I have to say.
Yeah.
Bombs
Better
don't
at it. If anyone didn't know, it does sound like a really nasty sound, but we've made it funny. Whenever it's like an awkward silence, we'll do. I can't do it that
We've
way.
never
either.
named it. I think it should be called foghorn.
No, I don't think it needs a name. It's just what my dad does.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we were driving through McDonald's drive-through, and for some reason we were just finding everything funny. And as I put my window down and went to order, Adam in the back seat just went,
No,
lost it.
I remember this because Adam also said me taking control of the situation made him horny.
What?
Do you not remember?
I can neither confirm nor deny that statement.
No, because you were
Oh,
laughing,
right, yeah.
and I was like, "Hi, can I have a number 5, a number 9 large with extra sauce?" And
Okay, Jack.
From the passenger
Pause
seat.
there. Pause that
What
thought.
was that?
What action was that?
Yeah.
a bit of everything.
New York?
New York, but where in New York? Was that Brooklyn?
No, it wasn't New York. It was New Jersey. It was Hoboken.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Such a cultured man, Jack.
Yeah. No, I've just played Max Payne. Max Payne's from Hoboken.
That is...
This man's mind just works in a mysterious way.
Yeah.
What else happened this week? They started filming Red Dawn 2 in Belfast.
Did they?
Is this
Yeah.
the Liam Hemsworth Red Dawn?
No, the Chinese are invading Northern Ireland. You don't know that?
Oh shit!
Or that's what Nolan wants you to think.
Nolan?
Yeah, you remember?
Was that him who tweeted that?
I think so.
No. It wasn't.
So,
Nolan is annoying me so much.
don't be
Cause
starting beef with
cause
Nolan.
he's
He
a
could,
cunt.
he could crush us.
I know, Nolan would fucking sink us in a second.
But
No.
yeah, no, that was a joke. They started flying over Chinese students, and they got a local university got into a spot of bother. I do say.
But I don't understand.
Local
Obviously,
university, all 2 of them.
they need to be flown over because
The
there's
one that
different
counts.
time zones in China.
Flown over.
here.
No, actually no. I think I read before China just has a standard.
They
time
have
zone.
one time zone, but no, from us, we're GMT. They're like a
CMT.
So,
Okay.
Brady, in case you're not aware,
Okay.
a certain university that may or may not be 10 minutes from our house
Yes.
has
10?
decided, in the midst of a pandemic, to fly planefuls of Asian students back to here
Uh-huh.
to do basically nothing except for stay in accommodation.
Which they're paying
And do
rent for.
uni.
Which
We-
they pay rent for.
Yes,
But here's the
to
thing.
that university.
But here's the thing. You say they decided to do that. Did the students themselves also, like, say,
No,
yeah,
no,
we're
they-
all
But
for
this is
that?
the
Or
thing,
were they
because-
forced?
No,
there's
they-
online learning taking place, and it's too much of a time gap between the zones for them. What was it? If it was 9 o'clock
The
here, it's
zones.
5 p.m. over there. That's not gonna work for
Okay.
online lectures and tutorials.
I mean,
So-
I only started studying at like 9 in the evening, so I think it's 5 in the evening.
So I saw 9:15, and then you're like, it's enough for today.
Yep.
Yep. But, like, so the students, they did this. They decided, the students, they decided,
But
you know
did
what,
they
we are
decide
going to
that?
fly there.
They're
Wow.
paying on it,
I mean, they weren't fucking forced onto the plane, or were they?
but they need to be over here if they're studying
Do they?
at this
What?
uni because of the time zones. How
What?
could they be doing work at like 4 or 5 in the
When was the
evening?
last time you had to do a live
What
piece of work though?
Well, I have.
airlines fly from here to China?
No, they chartered a plane. The
What's that?
Queens.
What does
Okay.
charter mean?
Basically, the main
They have like one plane.
the main
A huge
friction
one.
comes from people are saying that Queens did this essentially just to collect tuition, and people think
Yeah.
it is
Yeah.
a bit
Oh wait,
stupid
no,
during a
local
pandemic.
university.
Oh,
Oh.
sorry, King's University. Sorry.
Looking.
But
No.
like, I think they should have came over. Just on the time zones.
I feel sorry
have
for
live
them,
lectures.
Because there's fuck
They
all
need
to
to be
do in
open.
Belfast, and
I
that's
know.
before the pandemic.
Yeah.
But then they have part-time jobs. How over in
Part-time
their
jobs
country?
here?
No, in their country. What if they were like, oh, I need to pick up a wee
I
job
thought the
here?
state gave them part-time jobs, no?
What?
What?
Okay. That
What?
was...
But no, I think it is completely right that they come over.
Hey guys, this conversation's not very funny. Can we move on?
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm on the second DLC of Dark Souls
Right.
2.
Oh
No,
god,
no.
somehow it got less funny.
It's somehow... It went from funny to boring to just kind of sad.
It wasn't boring.
Carmen,
That
stop.
was fucking boring.
It wasn't. It was genuine conversation.
Our
Yeah, it's
Australian
topical.
listeners have
Okay.
talked to me from the future.
Yeah.
and
Right.
They're saying
Australia, which doesn't exist.
No, it does.
It doesn't.
It's in the Arctic though.
What?
No. Everyone knows there's a giant ice wall around the planet.
Plane.
The Earth
What?
is flat.
Oh, sorry, the plane. Yes.
Remember when that was
Remember.
funny back in 2016?
Yeah, that's scary and real.
God, do you remember 2016?
Not really.
That was pretty awesome.
No.
I miss it.
All Jack remembers is playing Doom.
From his wing
I
chair.
didn't play Doom when it. I didn't play Doom when it first came out because I didn't. Wait.
Jack, are you serious?
Jack.
Nah, I didn't get my
The
PC.
longest silence I've ever heard.
I didn't have a PC back then, so I didn't play it down like.
By the way,
Oh.
I've decided I'm not like I have the capacity to cut out any silences, but I've decided I'm not going to.
Yeah, why would we? This is,
It adds to it.
yeah, this is not a particularly focused podcast. I don't know if anyone's picked up on that yet.
Judging by the fucking shit show it's
I
been so
feel like
far.
we have to extend this because you used to have talked about fucking China for 10 minutes straight. That's 10 minutes.
It was like 5 minutes.
No.
5 minutes. I'm just trying to address topical things.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What?
What?
You see this?
Was that the Bluetooth hose?
Yeah.
Yo.
What?
Look at the
No,
comment.
that's not real.
Of course it is.
It is.
Where's the water come from?
It is.
The Bluetooth.
No, it's
It
not.
creates water.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't.
Yes, it does. Come on.
It
But it
fuses
has-
hydrogen and oxygen.
Yeah.
It has
Pure
like
oxygen.
it has like a mini condenser.
Oh my god, I
Lost
just
and callous.
remembered
No.
what
Oxygen, you mean?
talking the
HO2.
H2O.
HO2.
I don't do chemistry. I think that's fair.
Pretty sure most people know the formula of water.
That meme just reminded me of what we were talking about last night with Daniel.
What?
That I was so gullible to believe this.
Oh my
That
god.
he
Yeah.
could fit his entire body
Couple
in
months
their
ago.
Pringle can.
Okay,
Right.
okay. So we'll
Couple
give
months
we'll
ago.
give context. So we have
Yeah.
a friend Daniel. He's always munching.
Yeah.
He loves to munch on.
Daniel is
A certain crisp manufacturer
In a
has
tube.
a cylindrical tube.
a certain
Who
brand
who
rhymes with
be sponsoring us.
Grindle.
Dingle.
Kringle, Dingle, Wingle,
Yeah.
whatever.
Spingle.
So me and Daniel,
Thanks, sir.
also if you, Daniel may be on the podcast soon.
Ooh.
I fucking hope, and we'll come to that later.
Who's
I hope
excited?
Yeah, Daniel.
That joke was not worth it.
That was not worth it. I'm tired now. Okay, so Daniel, who enjoys those things, we thought it would be funny if we made up with Carmen, who is a very gullible person, that he in fact won a year's supply of those crisps. And how we rationalised this was we said he won it through a competition where they wanted to see who could fit the most of their body into a cylindrical tube.
A gringo can.
A gringle can, yes. A gringle can.
Spongle can.
I know we obviously thought this, no one is stupid enough to believe this until, like, what is it, like 2-3 months later?
Yeah, last night.
Last night, Carmen says, wait, is that a joke? Is that alright?
He was eating crisps, and I heard rustling, and I was like, this brand doesn't have a rustly... I don't know the word.
A rusty sound.
Material. Yeah.
It's the only brand
So
that
I was
doesn't.
like, why is he eating these rustling crisps? So I asked.
And you put 2 and 2 together and realised it wasn't gringo he was eating.
It wasn't Gringo.
Grindelwald.
Okay.
Turns out this competition never happened. He did not win a year's supply of this crisp brand. I've been lied to. I even asked him, was there any way he could send us over some of his
This
supply?
episode's a lost
And he
cause.
said,
So
no, they monitor how much I eat a week, and it would be weird if there was an inconsistency one week.
hold on a second. So Carmen,
Yes.
what this draws down to is for how long? 2-3 months?
Yeah, but
You genuinely believe this friend of ours, who, by the way, I mean, he's pretty lanky, but he's not a small fella. He's what, 6'1", 6'2"?
Oh,
He's quite tall.
Yeah.
You believed he fit a majority of his body into a gringo can.
Also,
Absolutely.
just pathological liar. I mean,
He is quite bendy.
it wasn't
though.
even Daniel. He
is
came up
quite
with it. It
bendy.
was you.
well, I mean, it's easy to point fingers after the fact, Carmen, but that's
You were laughing about
that's-
it all night long.
that's it was Pringles, by the way.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It was Pringles.
Yeah.
I don't care. No one's
There is
going.
a Pringles tube over
There's a can
there.
of Pringles right next to
Do
us,
we all
actually.
want to try and see how much we can fit in?
I don't think I could fit my hand in the Pringles tube. I really don't.
Get it over.
No. No,
Deal.
Carmen, this is a horrible idea.
Greenie!
What?
What?
Fuck.
Why are you throwing bottle caps everywhere?
There's nowhere to put them.
We're never drinking again, damn
I'm
them.
sure people really enjoyed listening to that.
You barely even drank that.
Jack, there's an empty glass over there. What I drank, I made 2.
Just goes to show how little I care.
Okay. Great
Jack.
retort, bro. This really has been kind of a shit show, hasn't
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Maybe we should call it shit show.
it? What's that shit show?
Yeah.
Well, shit was one of the original options for the name.
Why
It
are we
was.
saying this?
Also,
to me?
also, I'm on an apology, okay?
No, hold on. Can
You
we?
you laughed at me when
I
I
didn't.
brought up the beans option. No, Jack didn't. The beans option. I've got feedback saying, you know what, I'm with you on the beans. The beans.
I mean, you
The
can go.
beans
You
is
can go
fine.
ahead and say it. You can go ahead and say it.
What about
Your
beans?
feedback was from Daniel, who
I'm not going to disclose that information, Brady.
who has
Just
me,
because it fits your agenda to paint me as some sort of,
as you
bean
yourself
lover,
just said,
you know.
Daniel is a pathological liar.
Yeah.
Daniel, great guy. I don't know what you thought I said.
Daniel
Fantastic
is
man.
one of now. I don't mean this exactly how I'm saying it, but he's one of the worst people I know, and that's not to say he's a bad person, but Daniel is just—he's bad at being a person.
I'll say it. He's a bad person.
He's such a mad amalgamation of all of our worst traits.
Do you know how much his ego is going to grow after this episode?
He's gonna be loving it.
He
Yeah.
will do. Daniel, I hate you.
Yeah. Every time you tell him you hate him, he gets so much happier. His ego grows that
He gets
much more.
stronger. You know what, Aoife? I hope you're enjoying this episode.
Oh,
You
fuck.
better be listening.
Throw that one out there.
Oh,
Yeah, Aoife, I'm annoyed you
Attacking
didn't like the
everyone.
first one.
We're gonna. Yeah. How could you not like the first one?
It was so funny.
It was so funny and focused,
Yeah.
and not at all like this one.
Yeah. Complete departure.
But you know what the funny thing is? I don't care.
I don't care.
I'm just doing this to talk.
Yeah.
I'm just doing all the
I
talk.
think it is very conversational.
No way.
I'm putting
Oh,
on
give
that
that
weird
away.
voice again.
What weird voice?
But like really posh.
Oh, fuck. I must have
Oh
had
my god,
Like,
Carmen!
a
If this
bit
is
of
your
posh
really posh voice,
it. Yeah.
I don't even
Oh.
want to guess what your
Snicked out
snicked out
voices.
voice is.
Oh my god.
Jack's just waving in the background. Jack has turned the
Jack
corner.
looks
He
like a
cannot get
bat.
back around.
I look like a bat,
Yeah.
apparently.
I see you wearing that lilac shirt. Trying to pace
Exactly, lilac, not purple.
lilac.
Lilac drip.
Stop.
So,
Why are you putting in the Velcro? Stop.
Stop.
Joe Nasson invented Velcro.
Well,
who the fuck cares?
Thank
Jack,
you, NASA.
I do.
Like, you know all this shit. It is.
you know what else NASA invented? Lies.
Oh, yeah?
That's right.
Do
Australia
you
isn't it?
believe the moon landing?
I do.
Fuck's sake.
I do. I do. It just didn't happen at that time. Okay?
Oh,
We're just gonna leave it there. Let's not talk about it.
Jack, would you stop fucking fiddling?
Stop fiddling.
We had her kicking the table all of last week. Now you're fucking pulling on
I don't
something.
think anyone heard it.
I love how in the audio podcast, all we're talking about is visual aspects that absolutely no one can relate to except for us.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
And even for us, it's not fun.
No.
I'm gonna forget it after this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did anything else strange or startling happen this week?
I think we really neglected the man, like crawling into his window.
You and your fucking window agenda.
Right, I was just sitting on a bed looking out the window to see where everyone lives because I'm nosy. And this fella with a Tesco bag lifted up a bar outside a window and started trying to pry the window open. And I was like, is he breaking in? And then proceeded, it was a really tall window, to jump into it, still holding the bag. And maybe it is his house, maybe it isn't.
Top 10 worst stories in anime. That
There
ranks
is a
number
video.
7, Carmen. That ranks number 7. Brady,
Yo.
you had some success this week on Bumble.
Okay.
Okay? Yep.
We're getting
We
into
talked
that, are
about
we?
that.
Well, we're not getting into that, Jack. When are you making a Bumble?
Yeah.
Never.
Oh, come on, Jack.
They're
I
gonna
mean-
come to me. Yeah.
No, they're
But
not.
that is the point of Bumble. They
Yeah.
come to you.
No,
You
that
have
is
to
actually,
set
yeah.
up
Organically.
Bumble. No.
How is someone going to come to you organically in a
They're gonna
pandemic?
They're gonna knock
They're
on
gonna
your
fucking
door.
break into my house, knock down my bedroom door, and
Oh,
be like,
you know
yo,
what?
you!
I don't care
Here.
how attractive she is. She breaks into this house, she is dead.
Yeah.
I'm like an
better
animal,
not-
Jack. I'll
better
be
not
crawling
break
up the
into this
walls.
house.
I'm James McAvoy in it. I'm crawling up walls to ceiling. She's dead.
I
That
think
was
we
the
should
most,
do-
anticlimactic reveal ever. I'm the beast. I can climb up walls and flex real hard.
He's
Yeah.
also bulletproof.
Is it?
Yeah. He
Yeah.
gets shot.
I can't remember that. All I can remember from that film is Anya Taylor-Joy.
Okay.
And that is why Jack should make a Bumble.
He's shooting.
So Anya Taylor-Joy.
Can we do? Yeah, maybe
No.
later.
Do you know what?
Can we
No.
do it for just the sake of content?
Yeah.
I think it would be like
'Cause
really
God knows
good
we
if
don't
Jack
have any.
did One.
No, I am not some content
And by
whore.
but by next week, then we can kind of talk about your experience on it.
Maybe people can message
I
in.
can imagine my experience right now. Uneventful.
It might be pretty funny.
It's probably
No,
gonna be more
no,
eventful than right
funny
now.
for you.
Yeah.
Painful for me.
No,
No.
we'll help you. Oh my god!
What if people message in
You
But-
literally wrestled me for
Daniel
my phone last time this
messaged him.
came up.
Daniel messaged us, right? You know, because I said, why don't you ask us some questions or topics you want covered in this episode? And the only response I got was, you're shite. Thank you,
Tough
Daniel.
talk from a guy who's coming on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, Daniel. This
That
is
is
your
going to
legacy.
be. So not only is Daniel like one of the worst people we know, I also now have to figure out a way to get him on this podcast because Daniel
Daniel's in Scotland.
Daniel is in Scotland.
I don't know. I don't really know Daniel at all.
Yeah.
What if we just set up the mics, set up Daniel and Jack, and just leave the room and see what happens?
See what happens.
Give them an hour or a bit to talk and just see what happens.
Two laggy cunts with such
Whoa!
Whoa!
Where's that harsh
Sorry.
vocabulary coming from, my friend?
I have to bleep you.
Dropping a C-bomb. Whoa.
In episode
Did we not
2.
have a discussion on like the C-bomb the other day?
Did we?
Well,
We were,
Netflix.
we were talking about swear words in general.
Yeah, Netflix has a new show out with Nicolas Cage called The History of Swear Words.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
It is pretty good, except they've neglected probably the worst or
The
the
best.
most mundane swear word of all, depending on if you're from the USA or UK, which is the C word.
Yeah.
They just
I don't think it's
they're
that
boring.
bad.
No, it's not that bad over here, but in America, that's like a
Yeah, it's like
showstopper.
huge. Yeah,
You know?
we use it as
Yeah.
like just a way to
Funny
fill.
cunt, aren't you?
Yeah.
My
Exactly.
God.
Where's it?
Favorite piece of trivia came from that show. Adam, me and you were talking about it, and to bring it back to the people storming the Capitol in the US, that woman that got shot, her last words. Do you know what they are, Jack? Do you know
Well,
what?
what are you gonna do? Shoot me?
That's exactly it. That woman's
Is that
last
true
words.
though, or is that just?
I hope
I
it's
feel
true.
like that's a lie.
Her last words were, "What are you gonna do? Shoot me?" And then she got shot, which I think is just perfect last words. But you were telling me about it.
Ah, yes,
That
in the
show,
show,
appar-
Roald Dahl.
Yeah, Roald Dahl. So apparently, the word "fuck" is like disproportionately high as like people's last words. It's just the word "fuck," and the example they used was Roald Dahl when he was on his deathbed. You know,
Famous children's author.
yeah, he was on his deathbed. He gave like his goodbyes to his family and everything, and then they injected him with something, and he just went, "Ah, fuck," and died.
Which I think is great.
Yeah.
But I think it made my second read through of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory better.
Did you read the sequel?
What?
The Great
Glass
Glass Elevator.
Elevator?
The last one.
Probably 20 years ago. Jesus.
When you were one?
About,
I didn't know you could read.
When he was 30.
about 15 years ago.
You remember back in school when they had like the different coloured books?
No.
Depending on how well you read.
Oh
They had
yeah.
like white and green and orange and shit.
Were you
I-
in the top group?
Oh yeah.
I never had that.
What group are you in?
I don't know. We never had, like,
Brady didn't go to school. Brady went to the school of hard knocks.
We
he was
never
raised
had-
by the streets.
we never had colour coding in our books. You know, it was just, here's a
Brady's
fucking
also
book, read it.
colourblind.
Do you know what was terrifying? I remember in P4, one girl got moved at the top table, and one of the wee lads had to get put down to the second table, and I was like, school is like cutthroat.
Right, Jack is making all the noise in the world.
How are you doing this?
Fine.
He needs to go
Jack-
back.
No,
Right.
you
No,
can
Jack
hear.
needs
okay,
to
no.
piss.
Right, with that said, how long have we been going for?
We
Oh,
are
yeah.
58 minutes.
Jack's
50.
down.
Yeah, well, that's like the last episode. Jack needs to pee. Let's end it here.
Okay.
Next week we'll come back with any developments on Jack's Bumble situation.
Absolutely. we
And
will.
there is gonna be.
If by any chance
No.
anyone is listening to this after this last episode,
Get a bumble
Yeah.
yeah.
if you're female.
Fucking Bumble.
And match with Jack.
I want to
Jack.
see your conversation.
So I hope you enjoyed this. God knows I have them.
Beautiful.
Watch
Yeah.
that break.
Watch out, Brick.